Good morning, children. Okay, let's continue our second tense, that is the continuous. So first of all is the present continuous, and it always shows the work which is in progress. The rule is subject plus. Since it is the present and we all know that in present tense we use the helping verb is, am or are. So the rule is subject plus is, am or are. Along with this, first form of the verb plus ing. This shows the continuity. First form of the verb plus ing plus object. For example, like I am teaching tenses. This is the example. According to the rule, we can say subject. Anyone from this, along with I, we use am. Then first form of the verb teach and ing, teaching and the object. So this is present continuous. I hope you all know that along with I we always use am. With the singular subjects we always use is, and with plural we use are. They are, we are, and he is, she is. Third person singular is used, and with plural subjects we use are. Now to make negative or interrogative, it's very simple, as we have done earlier also, since the helping verbs are already given in this tense, is, am and are. So we'll simply put a not to make the sentence negative. The rule is subject plus is, am, are. And I've told you earlier also that in between the helping verb and the main verb, not is always used. Not. So these are the helping verbs, and this verb first form, it will be the main verb plus ing plus object. For example, I am not teaching tenses. This is the present continuous tense. And if we want to make it interrogative, very simple it is. All the helping verbs is, am, are. They will come before the subject. Then comes the subject. Then verb, first form, ing and object. Like, am I, interrogative, it is not used. Suppose if the sentence is negative interrogative, that not can also be used. Am I teaching tenses? And of course a question mark at the end. This is the interrogative form, how to form the interrogative. So this is continuous, subject plus is, am, are plus first form of the verb plus ing and object. For negative, not is used in between the helping verb and the main verb. And for interrogative, the helping verb, it comes before the subject. Now is the past continuous. Very simple it is also. The rule is subject plus. Instead of is, am, are, simply we will use was or were. And rest is the same. First form of the verb plus ing plus object. Suppose the sentence is negative. Very simple it is the same. Was or were. Then not. Then again first form of the verb plus ing plus object. Like, I was playing cricket. This is the simple sentence of past continuous. I was playing cricket. In negative it will be I was not playing cricket. And for interrogative, it is the same. This helping verb, it will come before the subject. Was I playing cricket? And a question mark at the end. So this is the past continuous. Now is the future continuous. Very simple it is. Again, subject, we know in the future we use shall and will. So it is shall or will. Along with this we will use be. Then first form of the verb plus ing plus object. Always remember children, whenever there is future, any tense of future, it is simple future, continuous, future perfect, shall and will is must. There will be shall or will definitely, otherwise future tense is not possible. So along with this shall and will, since we have to use first form of the verb and ing also, so we will use one extra helping verb, that is be in this tense, like I shall be going to market tomorrow. This is the example of future continuous according to this rule. Shall, then be, then first form of the verb, ing and object. Now for negative, since the helping verb is already there, in both of these helping verbs not will be there. It will be, the rule is subject plus shall or will plus not plus be plus first form of the verb plus ing plus object. So it will be, I shall not be going to market tomorrow. I shall not be going to market tomorrow. And if it is interrogative, it is the same. This helping verb, it will come before the subject. It will be then, shall I be going to market tomorrow, and a question mark at the end. So this is future continuous. Now the continuous is complete. Let's revise it once again. In present continuous, we use subject plus is, am, are plus first form of the verb plus ing plus object. In past continuous, we use subject plus was or were plus first form of the verb plus ing plus object. And in future continuous, we use subject plus shall or will plus be plus first form of the verb plus ing plus object. So children, you can compare that only the helping verb is changing in all the sentences. Rest is same. So remember that in the continuous form, subject, object and first form of the verb and ing, it is the same for all. Only this helping verb changes, and because of this change of helping verb, the tense changes. If there is am, are and first form of the verb and ing, it means it is present continuous. If there is was and were along with first form and ing, it is past continuous. Then if there is shall and will along with be and first form of the verb and ing, it is future continuous. I hope it is clear, children. Rest, the next we will do in the next video. Have a good day.